Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video, and well, back with a new unboxing video because I received an envelope again, this time coming in from Greece, once again coming from George Mastrokostas. You know the name, he's the man behind the Sound and Silence label, well familiar, ambient, post-rock, pop ambient and beyond staple that has been sorting me out with their new releases for years. And now I think there are some new ones to come for this fall, but before that I want to quickly announce that both myself as well as my distributor have been running out of Introductory tapes, so that means the Gangster Files tape and the Booty tape both are sold out, unless there might be some returns at some point, but I don't think so. So that's that. So the 9th and the 10th release of the label has sold out, and if you want to have a mixtape or still looking for a mixtape put together by myself, some are still out at some shops, I guess, but the only one available officially right now is the split mixtape I did with the Devil, Diurnal Tides first wave, I guess, on the Cheesy Crust sub-label Car Sharing Tapes. There's been an unboxing announcement video for that, which I'm gonna link in the description in the end card. But right now let's dive into more relaxing music from Greece, so from Athens actually, dive into that. Let's have a look what this might bring. So yeah, I had this sitting here for a few days actually, and I got more stuff sitting down there which came in late last week, but over the weekend I've been working nightlife shifts and haven't been sleeping from because I worked Sunday night and checked out of the club at little past midnight. Then I couldn't sleep and I went to my normal day job at the distributor warehouse, and last night I was definitely too tired to shoot a video, so this will follow. But now CDs first, CD albums first, and we got 2 albums coming in from the Sound and Silence label, and there's one name I recognize immediately, which is Yellow 6 with the album Civil Twilight. Sound and Silence 105 has been released in early September, on September 4th. Once again, here is the info sheet, and Yellow 6 is a name you have heard of as well, because I unboxed quite a few Yellow 6 releases on the label throughout the past years. So this is John Atwood, based in Leicestershire in the UK. Has been on the circuit for 2 decades with ambient, post-rock, released on a lot of labels which I've already mentioned, I guess. Cathedral Transmission, one of the most recognizables, I guess, and now he's serving up 8 new tracks, utilizing layers of haunted guitar melodies, loops of ambient textures and minimal beats. So this sounds like a mixture of ambient and kind of pop ambient, I think. So if you hear the name pop or the genre term pop ambient, think of the Cologne-based Compact Records label, because they have put out the pop and also coined the term pop ambient, I guess, for their compilation series, which comes out at the end of the year, which features only ambient post-rock tracks kind of. And now, well, this was selected, this new album, which is called Civil Twilight, was selected from over 2 hours of material, which he cooked up in his studio, I guess, and then he compiled it, and I think threw some things out to make a coherent album, divided into 3 parts. And Civil Twilight is when the sun sets until it falls 6 degrees below the horizon. Then there's Nautical Twilight, and there is Astronomical Twilight. So there are certain definitions for that, and I guess the album is split into those. So once again, here is the artwork, which is a beautiful art piece this time. Kind of, well, not kind of Michelangelo, but a modern version of that probably. On the back we got, as usual, the Sound and Silence stamp with the flap mechanism, and we have an edition of 200 copies. This is copy 63, as you can see here, hand numbered, handwritten, and we got the CD album, which looks like this slick minimalistic design as usual for the Sound and Silence label. And the track list here, well, deals with Twilight, which is well, a given kind of, I think. And I think this is like kind of civil twilight, where the sun is like still, or like some sun rays, sunbeams are still peeking over the horizons. We got 3, 6, 8 tracks. Here there's no length mentioned this time, but this could be like roughly an hour maybe, if I have a look where the data stops at the CD, which is pretty outward here. So this could be like an hour-long album maybe. We'll see. We're gonna review that on my website NightSTLC, of course, within the next days, I guess. Link is down there in the description box. And the second one we got is a name I don't know yet. So this is Hessine, The Alchemist, Sound and Silence 106, also to be released, or has been released on September 4th, 2023. Here's the track list once again. And who is Hessine actually? This seems to be a group or a duo. It's a duo actually. Second release on the label. They did one in like, well, 2013. So this is like 10 years ago actually. That's no wonder I haven't been aware of them, because I haven't really received Sound and Silence promos like 10 years ago, I think. But it's a duo. This is 2 people in there. Tim Martin of Maps and Diagrams, Atlantis, Karst, Black Alk and Uvala and other projects. And Charles Sage, which has been playing in the Rothko Chapel. And Yoto, like Y0T0. Interesting, like kind of like way to type Yoto. And they have been working together for a while, I guess. Individually they have been like releasing for over 30 years, both, I guess, or that's what it seems to be like. Charles Sage has been like touring in Australia a lot, because I guess he is from Australia. And they have been releasing on a lot of labels together as well. On Fluid Audio, Sound and Silence, of course, Biko DSL, Long Story and Audio Gourmet. And they have been on an extended break. For what reason ever, it's not really stated here, but this is a 1-hour asymmetrical trip through guitar texture, dream state, sound design. So once again, pop ambient, post-rock comes to mind when I hear like that kind of like guitar or obvious guitar in ambient music. So I'm very curious what this is. Limited edition of 200 copies once again. And it's a very backcountry road design here. So probably in the Americas, probably in the Australian outback. I don't know, it's not really stated here. The Sound and Silence stamp is down there somewhere. I hope you can see this right. And we got the CD and the album, which the CD once again coming in this slick design. And we got the track list as well, which might reveal a little more here. So looks like this. And we got 10 tracks on here. Michigan Roads, Two Wolves, During the Darkest, Solingen, which is a German city where famous knives are made. So if you have like a chef's knife with the kind of where Solingen is mentioned somewhere on the edge or something, that is like a German city. Design the Ageless Soul, We Are Fond of Them, Her Love of Skulls and Mushrooms. So this reminds me of some goth girls I've seen recently. Music written and recorded in 2022 in Cambridgeshire, UK, and in somewhere in Australia. I'm not trying to pronounce that. So we got 2 new albums on the Sound and Silence label. Reviews to come on my website NightSTLC. further DJ days to come, also down there, like radio-wise. And if you haven't checked my SoundCloud, my latest show for Radio Flouka has been uploaded there, like some 180 BPM tribe techno, hardcore madness. So I'm going into like harder and also more experimental directions with the radio show, I guess, and some other stuff will come up on Cutter's Choice Radio in the UK as well, I guess. So that's it for now. I'm gonna go into editing mode. If you have any questions and stuff, leave them down in the comments, and for other stuff, my labels and you know the score, Bandcamp is up there. So Bass Junkie out, see you on the next one.